saying that you have committed a crime, and in order to commit a crime, and he cut on his lights, and if you cause bodily harm to somebody, then you committed a crime. That's why he cutting on his lights. That's the emergency. But not having on no fucking seatbelt or you speeding, that ain't no fucking crime. But they throw it at you like it's one. Oh, you done broke the law. Oh, well, my laws don't apply to you. But what about the Constitution? Your goddamn laws are inhumane. According to the Constitution, shit, you taking away my God-given rights. You see? According to the Bible. So that's the type of shit that involuntary servitude, man.
Well, what
you don't even understand. You don't even understand the contracts. That's what involuntary servitude means. You don't understand the contracts. You don't know what's going on, man.
Well, what you supposed to do when the police ask you? Let me see your driver's license.
Shit, if he asks you that, you better tell him, look, I ain't no lawyer, and I'm telling you like this. And Esau courts, I ain't no lawyer like that. But if he asks you to see your driver's license, you better tell him you have it you got it only for identification, and you are traveling. And let it be known because he's recording you, because you're going to be a witness against yourself. That's why the prosecuting attorney going to get that tape record and use it against you. Because if you say driving, that's your ass. You didn't enter into commercial law. You didn't enter into basically commercial vehicles. Now, you're not trading or transporting on the roads. You're traveling. You see, you're not making a profit in selling things on the road. You're just traveling privately, going to get something to eat, going to the mall to buy you some clothes, so to speak. So that shit crazy, man. Look at that. Got him. You see that? But that's just an example, man.
You know what? Check it out.
They ain't cut the lights on.
They ain't cut the lights on.
Not yet.
Not yet. They still ain't cut the lights on.
But see, he was just going fast. He didn't cause no bodily harm to nobody, but they cut them lights on because in the court of law it's called habeas corpus. You see? You gotta in order to commit a crime, it's you gotta have a body. You see?
Still ain't cut the lights on.
But that's the laws that Esau, that's the laws in the involuntary servitude that he says that it's not supposed to be according to the Constitution, but that's just a synopsis of how this devil is.
Cadillac Monte Carlo.
Go ahead, Don.
Lights on.
It's the word involuntary.
And then, hold on. Then after you prove that you can't make traveling a privilege, after you prove that, these devils still keep coming after you because you know that they ain't right and they keep on oppressing you. It's a never ending cycle. That's why this place gotta get hit with nukes, man.
Hey, that's what that word straight mean, man. The trouble, oppression. That's why, like I said, man, America gotta be destroyed, man, by thermonuclear destruction.
Man, you can go in there and prove them.
Thus saith the Lord.
You can go in them court systems and prove that they doing wrong, that they not following the Constitution, that they not doing what they supposed to do. Man, and here you go, a month later, which they know who you are by that time, you back in court for the same fucking bullshit when you done already beat it. That's some crazy shit, man. That's some crazy, man.
Hey, the word involuntary.
Ass backwards, man.
The word.
And then they'll try to say our kingdom, when we were ruling during the Dark Ages, they call it the Byzantine Empire. Try to say that was backwards. You fucking crazy, man. mean, the word Byzantine didn't come into play to like 1850. Somewhere up in there. The goddamn crackers made up that shit.
The word involuntary, it means acting or done without or against one's will. It says an involuntary participant in what turned out to be an argument. No subject.
And then these some of bitches, I say, then when they pull you over or whatever or however it go, they'll say, well, I ain't gonna argue with you. Well, how the hell you gonna make clear what you saying? Because that's what the word argue means. It means to make clear. This shit fucking crazy, man.
Not subject to control of the volitions, right? It says carry out without one's conscious wishes.
Because you don't know, man. You don't understand them laws. That's why you go in there and you don't understand that when you get that license, you basically enter into a contract. Which they don't tell you that shit. They don't tell you, man. And then they oppress you for not having one. They threaten your life for not having one. Meaning, oh, I'm gonna put you in jail for not having one. When it's a constitutional right, when it's a God-given right for you to travel, for you to go out and use the public roads. Because what they doing is pulling you over for commercial use. Like you're trading and making money, selling things on the road like FedEx or UPS type shit. That's some crazy shit, man. That's some crazy shit, man. This shit is fucking crazy, man. But for the people who don't know and understand that, they would say, oh, well, you crazy, you need a license. Motherfucker, do some research. And you will find that out. Instead of just saying, oh, you crazy. Crazy means you are incapable of handling a matter. That's what crazy means. You are incapable of not handling a matter. That's what crazy means. You see? That's why you need to do some research before you open your mouth and tell somebody, oh, you need that license. That's the law. You don't understand the law. There you go. That's that involuntary servitude. You don't understand what you're talking about. And that's the way the Esau like it.
It says it was passed by the Senate April 8, 1864, by the House on January 31st, 1865, and adopted December 6, 1865. On December 18th, 1865, Secretary of State William H. Stewart proclaimed that it had been adopted, and it was first of the 3 Reconstruction Amendments adopted following the American Civil War. And I'm gonna drop down. It says, though the amendment formally abolished slavery throughout the United States, factors such as black codes, white supremacist violence, and selective enforcement of statutes continued subject some black Americans to involuntary labor, practically in the South. In contrast to the other reconstructed amendments, the 13th Amendment was rarely cited in a later case law, but had been used to strike down peonage, we just got to read about, right? And some race-based discrimination as badges and incidents of slavery.
That shit crazy, man. That shows you, man, how corrupt this fucking place is, man. How Esau contradicts itself and how corrupt this fucking place is. Go back to Lebanon.
I got one right quick. This is Leviticus 25 and 39. And if thy brother that dwelleth by thee be waxen poor, and be sold unto thee, thou shalt not compel him to serve as a bondservant, but as a hired servant and as a sojourner. He shall be thee and serve thee until the year of Jubilee. And then
release.
And then shall he depart from thee, both he and his children with him, and shall return unto his own family, and into the possessions of his fathers shall he return.
Yeah, and the year of Jubilee is like, what, how it come every 50. Yeah, every 50.
That's when all the debts supposed to be wiped away.
Yeah, that's when all the debt's supposed to be wiped away. And that's why this shit fucked up, because he don't follow the statute, laws, and commandments. This motherfucker, this goddamn devil is contrary to the statute, laws, and commandments. That's why the Most High gotta come destroy this place, man. That's why everybody's in debt, man. That's why the goddamn so-called American government and fucking 17 trillion. Is that what? It's 16?
Almost 17 trillion.
That's why, man. You ain't got no year of Jubilee, man. You see? Somewhere up in there. If we ain't accurate, go look it up. Fuck it.
Hey.
We know this motherfucker out of control. I can tell you that.
Like that year of Jubilee every 50 years while all your debts wiped away. As we've been over 300 and what, 93, that's almost what? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's almost eight times over the debt supposed to be wiped away. But we still in debt on the Esau.
That's why it says what it says in Deuteronomy, man. No man shall buy you, man. Meaning no man shall get us up out of these conditions and redeem us as a nation of people, man. Only the Most High and His Son is gonna get us out of this shit, man. You see? That's why it says in the Deuteronomy 28. You read it. Go ahead, read that in Lamentations.
Lamentations 1 and 1.
Yeah, go start at 1 and read back down.
Lamentations 1 and 1. How doeth the cry sit solitary that was filled of people? How is she come? How she become as a widow? She that is great among the nations and princes and among the provinces, how is she become tributary?
We just read about tributary, you know, and it means slave gang, forced labor, service. Go ahead.
She weepeth sores in the night.
And just like I was saying about that license, that's up to you, man. Hey, if you fight things like that, prepare, man. You subject to go to jail, man. Prepare for it. Because when you fight stuff like that, it's consequences, man. Because this devil ain't fair, man. This devil ain't fair. And them police officers ain't nothing but revenue agents. That's all they set up to do is collect money, man. That's it. Go ahead.
She weepeth sores in the night, and her tears are on her cheeks. Among all her loves, she has none to comfort her.
Yeah, nobody ain't helping the nation of Israel, man. Nobody ain't helping us, man. You know, go ahead.
All her friends have dealt treacherously with her.
Yeah. You think somebody, these nations is cool with the nation of Israel, meaning they dealt treacherously, meaning they bad and they deal with you deceitfully. That's what treacherously means. Bad and deceitfully. So all these nations gonna deal with the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans bad and deceitfully, man. That's the way they work, man. Because they not with us. Psalms 83 tell you that.
They are become her enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Judah is gone into captivity.
Man.
Because of affliction.
Man, come on.
And because of great servitude.
What?
And because of great servitude.
We just read about it, man. Go ahead.
She dwelt among the heathens.
Where we at? Among the heathens, man. Go ahead.
She foundeth no rest.
No rest, man. No rest, man. As a nation of people, man. We always getting fucked off, man. In every situation, man. No rest, man. Go ahead.
All her persecutors overtook her between the strait.
What?
All her persecutors overtook her between the straits.
What that word means, straits?
Straits. Hebrew word matazar, meaning trouble, oppression. Right? Pain. Root word meaning curse. You look that up in 68, 96, 95. That's the root meaning kabab, meaning curse. Matazar meaning oppressed, trouble, pain.
Man.
Lamentations 1 and 4. The ways of Zion do mourn. Because
the ways of Zion do mourn. Zion is a monument. You see? It's a monument. And it's another word for the nation of Israel. Go ahead.
the ways of Zion do mourning, because none come to Sodom.
Huh?
Because none come to Sodom. Solemn.
Yeah.
Solemn feast.
Yeah.
All her gates are desolate.
All her gates are desolate, man. The solemn feast is a serious assembly. You see? All her gates are desolate. The gates are the leaders. You see? So that's what it's saying right there. And the solemn feast will be the scriptures, man, because that's what you would come to. That's what you would come to as a leader of the nation of Israel. You have to go into the scriptures. Go ahead.
Her priests saw her virgins are afflicted,
Yeah.
and she is in bitterness. Her adversary are the chiefs of her enemy proposed.
Man, read that again.
Her adversaries are the chief of her enemies.
Where you at? What number?
Lamentations 1 and 5.
All right.
Proposed. For the Most High have afflicted her.
Yep.
For the multitude of her transgressions.
That's all I want. So it happened, man. It happened. Look, man.
You notice it kept saying, referring to Israel as a widow and her. When we read in Jeremiah 6 and 2, tell us Israel is a woman. Now I'm going to read one in 2nd Ezra 10. I'm going to start at 41. It says, thou sawest a woman mourning, and thou begettest to comfort her. Because that scripture was talking about who's going to comfort her back there.
Which is the words. And then which is the words, man. That's what comforts you, man. The words. Okay?
It says, but now thou seest thou that the likeness of the woman no more, but there appeared unto thee a city built. And whereas she told thee of the death of her son, that this is the solution. This woman whom thou sawest is Zion. And whereas she said unto thee, even she whom thou seest is a city built.
Yeah, so that's like I was saying. That word Zion basically is synonymous with Israel. You know?
And then like the city built, that's gonna be the kingdom.
That's gonna be the kingdom. But it's a people before it's a place.
We just can't see that. We just can't see it because we hear physical.
No, we can't see it physically.
Yeah.
You know, we can't see it physically right now. You see? Because the Heavenly Father said He got things planned for us, man, we can't even imagine, man. But we can't see it right now, but we believe through faith. That's why we on the highway and the byway and teach it, because we believe, man.
It says, verse 47 and 48, it says, whereas she told thee that she nourished him with labor, that was the dwelling in Jerusalem. But whereas she said unto thee, that my son coming into his marriage chamber happened to have failed and died. This was the destruction that came to Jerusalem.
Yeah, man.
That's like Lamentations was talking about,
You know?
Destruction unto East Israel.
Let's start this first.
Hagar and 1. In the second year of Darius.
Oh no, go jump down to 2.
Okay. Hagar 1 and 2. Thus speaketh Thus speaketh the Lord of hosts, saying, the people say, the time is not come.
I don't know what's going to be. Start at verse 6, man. Let's go straight to the point. Yeah.
Hagar 1 and 6. Ye have shown much and bring in little.
As a nation of people, we have built up everything, man. We have built up everything that you see in hardcore bondage and slavery, man.
Salakia, Israel, Hagar. I said Hagar. 1 and 6. Ye have shown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not full with drink. Ye clothe you, but there are none warm. And he that earneth wage to put into a bag with holes.
Man, it's like you one day you up, the next day you ain't got shit. You done built up this whole planet that you see in hardcore slavery, and you ain't got nothing out of it, man. As a nation of people, man, we ain't got nothing, man. It's like we done stored up what we got and built it up and put it in a bag full of holes, man. The goddamn white man taking every goddamn thing, man. And that's a form of slavery, man. That's a form of slavery.